Hey everybody, it's Greg Simpson over here at Fast Realty and Investments, and today I'm going to bring to you guys our first ever Whiteboard Wednesday. And basically every single Wednesday from now on, Fast Realty and Investments, whether it's myself, Jeremy, or one of our other spectacular agents, are going to be bringing to you a Whiteboard Wednesday episode where we're going to talk to you guys about inner workings of real estate investing, with stuff on the retail side. We're going to talk about what makes us different as a real estate brokers than any other brokers that's in town or any other brokers that you've ever heard of, whether that's the big box brokerages or some of the boutique brokerages that are around as well. So today what I'm going to bring to you guys is essentially the first thing about what makes Fast Realty and Investments different. And first and foremost, what we're going to talk about today is basically I'm going to be talking to you real estate agents who are currently working with a real estate brokerage, especially one of those big box brokerages. And what separates us from them is primarily a few different things that we've encountered over the last few years of talking to realtors, interviewing realtors. And the biggest thing, guys, that we get back from the feedback we get back from agents when we're interviewing them, whether to see if they're a good fit for Fast or not, is first and foremost the type of training that you get. And the training that they get at some of these big box brokerages they way over promise on the type of training that they get, but they well under deliver on the different types of training they provide. The second thing that we hear back is that they don't provide any quality leads for their agents, and that's something we really pride ourselves on. We've been a marketing company first and foremost before we ever really did the real estate brokerage aspect of this business. But the bigger thing that we always get about, which I'm really going to dive into today on, is the commission splits that these big box brokerages take from the agents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down an exact number and basically show you guys exactly what the difference is between one of the big box brokerages and us. And the reason I know that this is for a fact is because our top producer, Brittany, has basically opened up her books to what she was making when she was with Berkshire Hathaway versus what she's currently making with us. So I'm going to do a little bit of whiteboarding here, a little bit of basically breaking down the average deal. So in Tampa Bay, the average sale price for a house right now is approximately $250,000, okay? If you take 3% of that, which is pretty much your listing commission or a commission for when you represent a buyer on the house or on a deal, that basically walks away with $7,500 if you're over here at Berkshire Hathaway, okay? If you're over here at Fast, it's the same thing, no difference, $7,500. But here's where it starts getting to the point where you get basically taken for a ride, in my opinion, on your commission splits. So by the time it's all broken down at a big box brokerage like a Berkshire Hathaway, basically what happens is by the time you take their broker fee, or I should say, first and foremost, they take a franchise fee, which, depending on what brokerage it is, it's anywhere between 5 and 10% right off the top of your deal. The next thing is you have your broker takes their fee. And another thing happens is they take a technology fee or a marketing fee, or they take some sort of team lead fee or some other type of fee that's just basically takes your money out of your pocket. At Berkshire Hathaway, that percentage is 54%. Is essentially what is left over to the agent after it's all the dust settles, all everything clears. Basically what that leaves the agent with is $4,050. So for all you people that think that agents don't earn their money, they absolutely earn their money, because you may see $7,500, but a big chunk of that is going to the big box brokerage. If you take that and you subtract that from it, basically you're getting $3,450. That's what they walk away from with the deal. That's the difference between what they would have made if they were basically, without the brokerage cuts of that. But look, that's $3,000 that they're basically having to give away to the real estate brokerage. Over here at Fast, when you do our splits, you basically walk away with $56.25. Huge difference, right? Instead, we're only asking for $1,875. Big difference. That's a huge difference between the two brokerages here. If you're an Fast agent, that's how much you save on the same transaction by being an Fast Realty agent versus being with Berkshire Hathaway. The numbers make sense, right? This is not anything different. But let's break this down even a little bit more. Let's go a little bit further. Say you do 12 transactions a year. That's one a month, just one a month. Fit that times 12. You're gonna get $18,000, 900. That's how much money you're giving up every single year if you're not part of OutFast Realty and you're with one of the big box brokerages such as a Berkshire Hathaway. I don't know about you, but $18,000 sure goes a long way when it comes down to what you're giving to your brokerage. So is that something that you'd like to be a part of? Let us know. You can go to outfastrealty.com/careers and you can basically fill out a quick little form there. We'll set you up with an interview. If that's something you feel like is valuable to you, saving $18,000 plus a year, because I hope that you're doing more than 12 transactions every single year. But if you guys understand the value of this, and guess what? One thing that I can assure you is that when you come on board, you basically get my phone number, Jeremy's phone number, and my dad Bill's number. You're basically going to get access to the office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You get access to us for your coaching and mentoring, and you don't have to pay huge amounts of money in your commission splits to earn that right to be trained by them. $18,000, 900 a year. That's something you guys could go and spend from saving that with us. You could hire a next level type coach if you really wanted to, but I don't think you don't really need to do that here because we have all that information for you. All that training is part of what we do here. So the access to the coaching, access to the training is huge. This isn't even including the company generated leads and referrals that we provide our agents. This is just if you self-generate on our side. And that's the crazy part. I didn't even touch on this. This is whether you self-generate a lead or not. So that means if you go out there and you bust your butt, you do all your marketing, everything, you do it all yourself, you're only still going to walk away with 54% of your commission that you've earned. And that's just ridiculous, because if you don't know already, if you're doing marketing for this listing, whether that's professional photography, just listed postcards, Facebook ads, Google ads, just to get the leads in, if you're only making $4,000 at the end of the day, you're usually losing money in that respect, because it takes a lot of money to market these houses and market for the listings or the buyers to get even in the door. So when you go to these big box brokers, you're giving up 54% and you did all the work yourself. That's just ludicrous to me. So my point is, when you self-generate a lead, this is ours. This does not break down our company-generated leads. This breaks down when you self-generate a lead. You've done all the work yourself, and even if we have to help you with coaching and whatnot, it doesn't matter. That's all wrapped into that fee. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments here. Myself and Jeremy and the rest of the team will be happy to answer any and all questions that you have. Again, go to outfastrealty.com/careers if you have any interest in joining our powerful up-and-coming brokerage. We look forward to seeing you on next week's Whiteboard Wednesday.